Abel here at WebTennis, and what I've got for you today are two return a serve. These are second serves that I'm returning, and I'm playing a chip and charge. And coming in and trying to force a passing shot or a lob from my opponent, Tom Smith. And, a couple things that I want you to think about when your opponent misses that first serve is that you got to commit pretty early that this is what you're going to do in terms of really taking a big step forward to come into the court, and unless that opponent serves directly into your body where it ties up your forward movement, either from your forehand or your backhand, at this point, when you're in this far, you've got to really commit that this is what you're going to do. You're going to chip and charge and come in and force either a pass or a lob. And I think what happens with a lot of players is they kind of see what kind of shot they've hit, what the quality is, what the depth is, and then they go ahead and decide whether or not they're coming in. And, there's just really not enough time. So what I want you to practice on this is you have someone hit you some second serves, and you're going to play this just as an approach shot. This is a simple approach shot. It's nothing more. And all you're going to try to do is, excuse me, is you're to get the right spacing to the ball so that, if the serve is played out here, you're going to have to take a step or two over here to make sure you're not reaching from this position. On this particular one, the ball gets up on me a little bit, and let me just kind of take it frame by frame here. Now this pretty good second serve jumps up, and this is clearly head high, but I've committed, and I want to stay against it and just keep moving forward. And I've actually ended up hitting a pretty good approach shot here. And by the time Tom makes contact, I'm almost on top of that service line. Now we can see here that if he had committed to really drive it cross court, I got no chance. I got no chance at all. And I'm just kind of looking to see what he plays. He plays a lob. I'll put on the brakes. And, I've got to get some good footwork going here to get back on it. And all I'm thinking here is I'm not really in a position, to scissor kick something off here, to scissor kick something off here. I'm really looking more as, can I play this as an approach shot? And I can't. He's got me back. And, fortunately for me, he ends up getting a little bit out in front in terms of his timing on this shot. And he dumps it in the net. But it's a little unsettling. This whole action in here, let me kind of work through it here again. In fact, I'll do it a little bit quicker for you. This whole action, second serve, me coming in, this might have him a little bit unsettled. I don't know. But, it's got him out in front, and he ends up just making an unforced error. Now, what I want to show you is the very next point is that he misses the first serve, and here comes the second serve. This is where I think he ends up catching the toss. Again, incorrect, Brent. He doesn't catch the toss. Man, you guys, you have to stay with me on this. But again, total commitment. I want to come in. You can see my forward step as the toss goes up. I get the shoulder turn. And again, this is sort of like what I was talking about before. This serve's played a little bit at me, which kind of forces me away as I play my shot. It ends up kind of working because I get a good angle on it and, really pull him off the court. He's stretched out. What's he going to do? There's no way he's driving up here. There's, maybe a possibility he could hook it and go here. The best shot's probably a lob, and I get a really easy ball here that I can just reach up and just dump into the court. So, what's the point here? Well, the point is that I want you to really practice this shot because there's so many benefits from playing this second serve, return a serve as a chip and charge, just like an approach shot. And really puts a lot of pressure on that server, makes them, really think about, I got to make that, I really got to get the first serve in. And once they start missing that first serve, there's a good possibility that they're going to start throwing an occasional double fault because they don't want to have to deal with what we've just seen on these last 2 points. So commitment, shoulder turn, and you got to move through the ball. You got to get the right spacing, move through the ball, and just see what you get. Comments, questions, feedback right below the video. Let me hear from you. Have a great day out there.